Hi Leo, welcome back to TAROTPOSH. I'm going to be doing your lost loved one spread reading for today. TAROTPOSH, thanks for stopping back. Leo, you are a fire sign, fire, fire, fire. Spring is your season, strength is your major arcana card, and you're a fixed sign, so you are stable and determined. This lost loved one spread I created it last week. So, I separated the court cards out. Some of the readings I'm doing by separating the court cards out, some of them I'm not. It depends on the sign and what I'm feeling. So, the spread is going to be card 1, who is reaching out to you? Card 2, why are they reaching out to you? Card 3, what messages or advice do they have for you? Card 4, will you implement their advice? And how will you implement their advice is card 5. So this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, or any other aspects of Leo in your natal chart. My playlists are categorized by month, so you could check out the playlist for September and see all the readings I did for that month, all the different signs, and going back, so on and so on. So let's get to it. I'm also going to be using the Everyday Tarot here. I just got this in Salem, Massachusetts. We went for a couple of days, and it's a great deck. I love this deck. I got it at the Nathaniel Hawthorne House. He's very famous for writing the Scarlet Letter and the House of the Seven Gables. So I actually got it in the gift shop that has his birthplace and also the House of the Seven Gables, which actually has a hidden staircase, believe it or not, which is really like one of the highlights to see that. Very, very interesting. It was like, there were a lot of references to the game of Clue also in Salem. I grew up playing that, so it was just a really great time. And Salem they pay homage to what happened with the witch trials, which, geez, I mean, that could happen again. Who knows, right? It's crazy. But thank God, they make awareness about that because people like me, I'm a tarot reader, I'm an empath, anyone in the metaphysical, even, chiropractors, or Reiki. I have Reiki 1 and 2. I haven't gone for my master's yet, but, that could be, called witchcraft. What's really interesting about it is if people wanted your land, all they had to do was say you were a witch, and they could the town was shady and the sheriff was shady and they went in cahoots with the judges, and it was just 13 months of hell for a lot of people. So it's really, really interesting history and very, very, very tragic, really horrific. So if you ever get to check out Salem, it's an amazing town. And the great thing about it is it's a lot of amazing food, music, and a lot of amazing history. Not just the witchcraft history, but just a really great town. And Massachusetts itself and all the surrounding towns. Gloucester is up there. That's where they filmed The Perfect Storm. We actually went there 2 years ago, and that was one of the best vacations we ever took. So, yeah, check it out. All right, let's get to it. So we're going to be doing the Lost Loved One spread for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So we're going to pull the court card about who is reaching out to you. Now, I've only been doing this spread for about a week. I started them last week, but then we went away to the Medieval Festival up in Tuxedo, New York, which was amazing. I got this there. It's actually blown glass with like the universe on the back. Beautiful. So very good energy. So that's another thing to check out. Who's reaching out? The King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is someone who is all about sustaining the wealth. Definitely strategic, sitting in abundance. King's throne is very vulnerable. Now, kings have underlying sword energy, so they're very logical. They have to be to sit on the throne there. He looks a little sad. I feel like maybe this person left too soon. Maybe they left you some money. Could be a father figure, or it could just be someone really you know just from business. Could even be a boss, someone who was a mentor to you. Now, it's not going to apply for every Leo. This is a general reading, so don't force it to fit. You know the other aspects of your natal chart, your sign. You could, like I said, check out the other readings. And please hit like and subscribe and spread the love. That helps this these readings. I could do them more often, and it gets the message to the people that need to hear it. So I'm going to put that aside, and now we're going to do, why are they reaching out? Why is this person reaching out? This King of Pentacles energy. A person who really, defined their life. And I feel you look up to them, Leo, because Leos are larger than life. Whether masculine, feminine, Leo is just an amazing energy. Definitely want to have a Leo in your life. They're reaching out because they're trying to help you do battle. They're trying to help you. I feel they're trying to help you. They're watching you go through a battle. Possibly the battle of your life. Woo! Oh my goodness. What messages or advice do they have for you? Be aware about kindness. Six of Pentacles is about kindness, but it's also about being charitable and equal give and take. Maybe there's a battle over an inheritance. Maybe you got money and somebody else didn't. Maybe it's a family thing. Will you implement their advice? The World card. I feel that you will implement their advice. How will you implement their advice? You're implementing it in life in a way that is a wake-up call to you. It's changing the way you interact with humans in the world. That's how you're implementing it. It's a life. It's like a life lesson. It's sort of like freeing to you. You feel sort of free. So reaching out again at King of Pentacles. Definitely feel. Now, if this person didn't leave physical money to you, Pentacles have to do with the physical world, the home life, health, income, education. Maybe left you money for education, or maybe they helped you in your career. Like I said, it could be a mentor in business. But they could have also just left you a life lesson of how to navigate the physical and material world so you could become the King of Pentacles as well. That's masculine energy, but I don't read gender, I read energy. We all have to have, we utilize masculine energy for certain things, feminine energy for like we all have different sides, yin and yang, So, which is a good thing. But they're definitely helping you now. They're definitely helping you with a battle. They're helping you ascertain your place in the world. And the message is not to be a brute. When you have to do battle, you have to do battle. You have to defend, what you are, your place in life, but there's two ends to the sword, and, live by the sword, die by the sword, right? So if you are, hostile all your life or, really judgmental, I mean, sword energy is air energy. So thoughts, communication, intellect, analyzing could also be unfeeling and a little critical. Could cause like anxious thinking. But swords are calculating energy, and that could, go both ways, good or bad. Truth-seeking and judgmental, but sometimes judgmental to a fault. But it tells me is they're reaching out because they want you to realize you need to balance that Five of Swords energy with the Six of Pentacles. The message is not to be so harsh in life. Don't burn bridges. I don't know why, but I just thought about Jeff Bridges. Okay. Maybe that person is a masculine figure that sort of reminds you of that same character as Jeff Bridges. Who knows? Wow. So, you need to have hope and faith because there's a lot of choices ahead of you, Leo. That's the message also from this lost loved one. And you don't want to become like disillusioned or overwhelmed by it. If there was a sum of money left to you, I feel like they're telling you to sort of ground yourself, you know, and you may be, you know, have strength, you may be vulnerable, but remember to balance the waters. I mean, hope and faith, but, you know, you're pouring into the emotion, but you're also pouring into the earth. And when we feed water to the earth, what does that grow? Harvest, pentacles, pentacle energy, right? The earth. We have to water the flowers to make them grow, right? You don't want to get overwhelmed by choices. And I feel like this here, I don't like the word warning in readings, but I feel that is sort of a warning. And just, you know, rely on a higher power, rely on your instincts. And you may have like a little birdie in your ear over here helping you. And that might be this person here. Now I have more cards. Blew out. Look at the big picture. Take this advice and take this initiative with the Pentacles to start anew and start again. You have the Chariot card here. This is Cancer energy. I don't know if you have Cancer in your chart at all, but be strategic. You know, you're waiting for ships to come in. You're waiting. Maybe you're still waiting for an inheritance. You're waiting for something. Could be a promotion. Could be, you know, someone helped you in business. And I think for some of you, this is like a great-great-grandfather also. like a family business thing, handed down. And you're like, maybe you were appointed and nobody else liked that, but that's who he chose. And you sort of have to not be fierce with that energy, but with battle, but balance it and you know, find spots for other people and help them, give them a hands up, just like this person gave a hand up to you. And that's also what this Six of Pentacles energy is about. And I feel you will implement their advice about that Six of Pentacles energy, being kind, but not stupid, right? It's like, you're not going to give everything away so you have nothing, because that would be not be smart. That wouldn't be King of Pentacles energy, right? But the Chariot here is telling you, this is coming out of clouds. Goes back to Magician energy, manifesting, and you're manifesting new growth in the physical material world, possessions, income. You're navigating your path. You see this path here? You're navigating your path. But I also notice when you walk through here, there still could be obstacles. But you need to move swiftly, strategically. And it's like, plan, but move. Plan, but move forward regarding this. So that's what I have for you. I hope that you like this reading. Please hit like and subscribe and spread the love. And I'll see you next time. Bye, Leo. Mwah.